Hello, everyone. I am indeed back. Everyone, please manifest that my attempt 4 of this rendering bot actually works. Manifest. I hope that it does
Hello
work.
there.
Hello! Hello, Mill. Hello, V. Hello, Abby. Hello, Mary. So, Abby, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Rish Vebin. Thank you for the Moogles. How are you guys? My throat is doing way better than it was yesterday. We're still not back up to 100%. However, it doesn't hurt when I swallow, so I feel like that's good enough to stream. So I think I need to reorient my camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. Hello, Toffee. Welcome in. So, the funniest thing was when I was under that embargo, for the demo that we're playing today, I asked them, I was like, hey, so I'm going to be out of the country. Do you guys care if I stream it later? And they're like, no, we don't care at all. I'm like, all right, bet. Because everyone wants me to stream it.
Holy shit, welcome home. It got fucking dusty in here. Cough, cough, K-A, Schindler Act 2.
Here, we'll just clean up a little bit. We'll just sweep it around. Use my mop of a hair to sweep it up. Don't question things. But yeah, for anyone who has been wondering where the fuck I am, me and my dad went to the UK and Ireland for a little bit. It was a fun little trip. Getting home was a bit of a pain in the ass, though. Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna cough drop it up. Okay, lemon and peanut butter don't go that well together. Rejoice! Rejoice. What was I saying? Oh, right. So, we, our original plan was we were going to fly from Dublin to, New Jersey to Indy. And so then, we get to the airport at we had to leave the hotel at 6 in the morning. So we get there around 7 in the morning. We get through security, everything's fine. We get on the plane. We are on the plane. Let's take our cough drops together. Don't need any, just know the meme. No, I know the meme. Thank you, Toffee. So we are on the plane, and we're sitting on the tarmac for an hour before they decide to have us.
You have just lost the game.
Damn it. Thank you. We're sitting on the tarmac for an hour before they get on there and they're like, hey, so the oxygen mask piece for the pilot in the event of emergency doesn't work, and the part that we have doesn't work. It doesn't fit. So we can't fix it, but we're flying in a part from Amsterdam, and it'll be here in 4 hours, but we'll need all of you to get off the plane in the meantime. It does. I was flying United, V. Also, I had no choice in the matter. Flights were scheduled for us by the tour group, which they had no control over this delay. But oh yeah, absolutely. But so we deplane and we're chilling for 4 to 5 hours before, and I was able to get a meal voucher and get some food, etc., etc. But then I don't love this song. But then we finally get back on the plane, and before we got on the plane, my dad had called and tried to get us rerouted, and he had to do it because we were a tour group. We were a group flight or whatever, and so he gets us rerouted where we would have to go Dublin to Jersey to Chicago to Indianapolis. And I'm like, sure, whatever, fine. And then we finally take off from Dublin, but I realized it's 40 minutes later than we were supposed to take off, which means we're gonna miss our flight connection again. So when we land, we find out that we are now going from Dublin to Jersey to Washington, D.C., which is the wrong direction, to Indy, because that's where they have capacity to have us fly home. So the one good thing is that they did give us hotel vouchers, so we did get a hotel room for the night. And I was able to shower and sleep for 4 hours and then wake up and get on a flight and go home. And I didn't lose my luggage. That is a saving grace. I did not. My luggage actually made it to Indy before I did. So I didn't have to like wait on luggage. I didn't have to have it shipped to me or anything. I was able to make it home with everything. So that was good. But other than that, it was just a long 2 days. And plus, I've been having sinus issues since I got home. Well, not even since I got home. I must have slept with my mouth open when I was in DC. And I just have really bad sinus pressure right now. But we're here, we're alive, and we've got a video game to play. So, you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could get worse. But how are you guys? I missed you guys. It's definitely been one of those things where like I enjoyed the vacation, but I also missed having my routine and what I normally do. Oh shoot, it's a wrist. Don't shoot the wrist. Hello, Pause. I missed you, Toffee. I'm glad that you guys understand when I take these breaks and that I stream when I can. One of the fun things is that we can just play whatever we want. I promise that we will get back to Yakuza and Hollow Knight eventually. But everything else has been good. Nothing really to complain about. I have to deal with some car stuff tomorrow, but other than that, we're just vibing. We're just riding it out. Although I can't believe okay, this song also isn't the vibe. Year of Games on hold. Oh, I did actually beat Hades on my trip. I forgot to mention that. I went from not being able to clear a run and putting it down for 2 years to being able to get like 10 runs cleared, no problem. So that's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. About to warm up some yummy lemon pepper chicken and mashed potatoes for dinner. Hell yeah. That sounds tasty. Let me see. Yeah, because I did slay the princess right before stream. Right before vacation. And then I did Hades over vacation. And I've also played some Burger, which why don't we play a tiny bit of Burger, but just to test capture while we get set up. Hang on, let me put it over here. I should be able to just there we go. Burger. Anyway, I've made it to 1200. So, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, can't believe hang on. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it defaults to capturing VTube when I close the game, but now that I've spoiled Burger for Abby, let's boot up. Let's boot up this game. Also, I have no idea how Echo's gonna make an entire stream out of that, but that's gonna be interesting. But Dawn Trail's coming out soon, and I am excited for that. Ooh, from a computer, I'll be back lurking when I get back. Hell yes. Yeah, because you gotta eat.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
This is actually a pretty good menu. Let's see. Speed, I'll play dialogue. Okay. Everything looks good here. Animation looks nice. Yes. I love how they have this big ass add to wish list. Tiny bit loud? Okay, hang on. What if I go into audio? That should probably be better, right? I know I'm a little quieter today, but cool. Thank you. This is a short demo version of the full game, which contains slightly altered snippet of the final experience. This version does not save. Oh shit.
So, we're standing on top of a train, looking death in the eye.
That was quite a trip, wasn't it?
Quite a trip. If anyone had told me that we'd have ended up here, I would have laughed in their faces. So, where do we start?
Let's say a freezing cold day greeted us on that fateful Stavonian morning.
Furry heavens! Could you be any more cheesy?
I thought I was getting better at this.
That'll never happen.
Well then, let's just start at the beginning.
Already this game is charming. I love this. Also, I'm glad for a murder mystery game that the demo is slightly altered.
Well, here we are.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Now that you mention it, my dear friend, we're a little early, so you'll have plenty of time to do that.
No matter. I can already taste the champagne and olives on my tongue.
Champagne and olives?
The party! Aren't you looking forward to the big Bon Voyage party tonight?
Oh, that. I'd skip it if I could.
Ha! Moses, you're the saddest animal I've ever had the misfortune to meet. For once in your life, you should let loose.
Why is he so pissed about that? Like, look how angry he is about about Moses not wanting to take a break.
Let me remind you that no, we are not on holiday. This is work.
Very heavens. You're beyond hope, Moses.
Well, you're probably right, my dear friend.
So we freeze to death. But, I see other passengers are starting to arrive.
We can have a little sniff around before we leave the station.
The lip syncing's actually pretty good.
Good idea. Although, I might not be able to move anymore.
You know what? Why does Play-Doh kind of like give me MoMA vibes, like cat MoMA vibes? Oh, it looks like I have senses. Train smell. Trains have a distinctive smell that is a mixture of many different aromas: metal, oil, coal, leather, and many more. But nothing blatant or noteworthy. Interesting. A massive pile.
Fluffy, fuzzy. Damn.
Quite a tower, isn't it?
That could easily accommodate all the members of the country's parliament.
Or an invading army.
You got that right.
Listen.
Having to oversee the protection and well-being of the Stoian delegation is not a simple task, but is also a kind of trust and power play between the two countries of Clawville and Stowonia. Frankly, it's not uplifting to be caught between two such superpowers. So, this is seeming like it's set in kind of like a World War II era kind of vibe, from what I'm gathering of this.
Speaking of which, you're a Manu, right? A palace's cat? Shouldn't you be perfectly fine in the cold?
I've never told you about my cryophobia? My unnatural fear of freezing?
The amount you usually talk, it surprises me too, but no. You never mentioned it before.
Well, it was because of the war.
Oh, right. The war.
I spent a whole winter in a trench. I got the chill up to my bones and my soul. And somehow, I wasn't the same animal after that.
And that affected your perception of the cold.
Some people lose their sense of smell after a major trauma, or see colors different.
That's interesting. Please tell me more about it.
I'd rather not. You overanalyze everything and everybody. It can be really unpleasant.
The war. I have a feeling that's like a World War I kind of reference-ish. I also like this game already. The voice acting is really good and the characters are charming.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
And we've only met the main two so far.
Well, well.
This is a suspiciously large package for two people, but who knows? Maybe that pretty lady just brought too many trinkets on the trip. Let's see.
Look who's here.
The ambassador. That creep makes my tail tingle.
Stay focused, Plato. We'll do what we've been hired to do, then we can take our well-deserved vacation.
when I think we have to protect this monster.
Let's not jump to conclusions, dear fellow. You know, rumors are sometimes just rumors.
These aren't just rumors, Moses. They're facts.
We have a job to do, and we're going to do it. All right?
Yeah, all right.
New animal, new fact, new clue. Oh, and if I click on... Oh. If I click on this button, it shows me what I can investigate. Oh, that's interesting. The Clawville Express is said to be the most amazing machine ever built by animal. At least that's what they say. I wonder how it can live up to such big words.
Well, well.
She's a rather pleasant appearance.
Ah, finally. This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for an age.
Sir, welcome.
Just grab the bags and pack them quickly. My daughter and I are freezing to death out here.
Sir, I think you misunderstand.
Are they paying you to talk or work? I am at my wit's end here. Can you believe it, my dear?
Leave me out of this.
Dear sir, I genuinely think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Just take our luggage and load it while I'm in a good mood.
Could you shut the fuck up for 2 seconds? I think the cold may have frozen your ears. Let me be clear this time.
Did you say? How dare you speak to me like that?
We did sync up.
Why do men always have to measure each other's tails?
Let me step in. This is Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius of the Clawville Police Department. We are here because, unfortunately for us, we have been entrusted with the full protection of you and your dear daughter until this magnificent train reaches Clawville.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you start with that?
You wouldn't shut the fuck up.
We tried, but it must be the noise.
Whatever. So you're in the service of the Fox King, huh? Very well. Then I'll see you at the party soon, yes?
In fact, I think we'd rather...
Moses! We'll be there, sir.
All right, then.
Joyful. Until then, gentlemen. Porter! Where's the bloody porter?
Keep your voice down. My head is splitting.
Interesting.
We found out some interesting facts. Indeed. I leave it you to wander around your little mine garden. What? How do you know about my garden? How do you know about my garden? Are the bushes trimmed? I'm sorry. You talk an awful lot in your sleep, Moses. If you had any idea what else I'd know. This is terribly embarrassing.
Yes?
Oh, yes it is. Okay. Oh, it's an actual garden. Animals. Plato, Ignat, Kanina. How do you use? Draw a character. Characters you met are on the left, drag the ones you like to connect to the main area. Draw a line between two characters to highlight their relationship. A connection's nature can be changed at any time. Characters can be moved without breaking their connections. They definitely have hostility. Huh. I don't think I fully understand. These two are connected. It's... Oh. I was gonna say familial love, but... one-sided, maybe. Okay, I don't think I'm using this properly. But that's interesting. Ignat's past is rather murky, having Served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial SARS forces, including the Togoro colonies. Conspiracy board mechanic. Yeah, that's cool. You can mess with it whenever, it looks like.
I don't know what you're implying. I beg your pardon? For the wild ones.
He yells at you for trying to... 15 minutes until the next key event. Oh. Are there things that... Oh.
My daughter. Spoiled little brat. But I suppose that's mainly my fault.
Ah, come on. Don't blame yourself.
If you want to know more, perhaps you should ask Her Majesty. I don't have time for this.
Thank you. We will, sir.
Do not bother me. Ask my daughter if you want to know something. You people give me migraines.
I beg your pardon?
Don't take it personally. I can't stand coppers. In any shape or form.
Ah, I see. Well, the feeling is mutual.
You...
Oh, of course.
Madam, we are pleased to be of service to you and your good father.
Do I look like I've molted for the first time?
What? I beg your pardon?
I know you despise us, and you have every reason to. But I don't care. Nor do I care about these ridiculous peace negotiations.
Oh, I see. That was refreshingly cold and honest.
Just stay away from me. Or at least
The right way to write right is right, right?
Only if your name is Phoenix, right, Nuggy? Hello, Nuggy. Welcome in.
You know what? You're really a little...
Thank you.
As you
And
wish,
good day to
ma'am.
you, gentlemen.
We won't be actually able to avoid her, but
Same to
best
you.
we can do.
Whew, she's something, ain't she? Just like the weather here. Ice cold and, well, mostly ice cold.
Indeed. But it's interesting what she said. I mean about the peace negotiations.
You know what? I don't like the idea of them myself.
Thank you
And
for the
these
Moogle Mini.
Stavonians make my
Hello,
tail
welcome
cramp
in.
up.
I thought you were a devout pacifist. You should be happy for this.
I feel like you miss doing this, Mini. Phoenix Bottom Surgery Clinic. We'll get your penis right. All my luggage is just going to be filled with Moogles. There's not going to be anything else in my luggage. Only Moogles. Oh my god. The entire train is going to be weighed down by these Moogles. You know, I love how average key road trip. We're talking about how Plato's a devout pacifist and you guys are pelting me with Moogles.
Well, since I've been through the hell of war myself, I am. But this is just smoke and mirrors, Moses. There will never be peace between
not bananas
Stavonia
true.
and Clawville.
Maybe.
Oh,
Let's not
but
get
those
ahead
are
of
mammals.
ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
When airport security calls me over because they found 12 living Moogles in my duffel bag. Minnie, have you ever seen that video of the TSA agent who opens this woman's bag and there's just like a 12-inch or like 15-inch dildo in there and he just kind of looks at her like... You have never seen that? Oh, it's so funny. Like that's basically it. But wait, you have? I unlocked a core memory.
Yeah, you're right. And we might just be in for the
Yes.
adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
Okay. Oh. Hello? New entrance.
More passengers.
If you want to know more than animals are willing to tell you, Use your refined senses, Moses. Remember what you've taught me.
I already sniffed the train.
You're in a rather educational mood today, my dear friend. I could almost call it lecturing,
You'll thank me later, Moses. Believe me.
if you say so.
Alright, let's... Ooh, we can hear.
Stop staring at that woman.
What woman? I know.
Yes, you are. You are looking at that cat. Stop it, it's humiliating.
It's not a cat, it's a panther.
And that's an excuse.
I swear, I wasn't staring, sweetie.
I thought you were over this cat thing.
Oh, so there's history there. Fruity is TSA agent. What's worth for airport security finding by 12 Moogles or a 12-inch dildo? 12 Moogles. Okay, so we can't see anything with them. Can we sniff them?
Interesting.
They have an extremely strong and intoxicating perfume around them, almost as if they were trying to hide something with it. Alright. And that wasn't listed as a key event. Interesting.
Interesting.
She looks like an interesting lady indeed. Somehow she seems out of place. Well, the only reason she seems out of place is because she's a prey, and everyone else seems to be a predator so far.
He looks rather familiar.
You mean Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf?
The what and who?
To my bushy tail, you really do live in a cave, don't you?
So he's some kind of movie star.
The movie star.
Isn't she cold with those exposed shoulders? Probably. She needs like a pashmina or
The
something.
young lady?
19 inches of mosaic.
Cassandra Ruby Faye, a real up-and-coming movie sensation. They're predicting a big future for her, although the tabloids say she's a bit unstable.
Of course they would if this is set in like the 40s or 50s, you know? The smog from the coal power train is probably warming her up.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. And quite lovely, too.
New animal, new animal. Alright.
Excuse my rudeness. My name is...
Oh, come on, it's no problem. What can I write? Who will it be for?
What? No, I don't...
Then simply Cassidy Lupus, star of Silent Wolf and the Loudest Howl. Here we go, darling.
But I...
He's so full of
Don't thank
himself.
me, friend. It's nothing. My pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Hey, mister.
Yes, little thingy.
Little what?
Okay, finally something that like matches how pissed his like animation is. She's hot, clearly. Love how her ears are styled. They're like little pullback. Like she like styled her ears.
As the wily fox says.
Wiley.
This is Detective Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius from the Clawville Police Department. And we're not here for your autograph. You can be sure of that.
These character designs are giving me Rusty Lake Hotel in the best way. Hell yeah. Especially as Anthros. Those trains are coming from Plato now, actually. Suit and animal head. Don't remember the name. Oh, I thought about it as soon as I clicked on stream, just didn't remember the name of the game. You know what? Now that I have access to Abby's games, I should play Rusty Lake Hotel myself. I know I missed part of Abby's stream of that because I was eating food.
For the wild ones. Cassidy, what have you done now?
Not a single thing, Cassandra, dear, I swear.
She's like,
I don't think.
she's like, what did you do? You are always getting in trouble, motherfucker. Like, just play Rusty Lake Roots. Is that a prequel or sequel? Which one should I play first?
Nothing to worry about, madam. Sir, we just wanted to say hello and assure you that with 2 senior police
Plato, calm
officers
down.
on board, you will have the safest and most comfortable journey possible.
Oh, really? That's rather nice to hear.
You are suspicious, Cassidy.
Don't worry about Cassidy. He's a bit weak in the knees. But otherwise, he's a pretty nice guy. At least, for the most part.
For the most part. But darling,
Interesting.
forgive me for the autograph fiasco. You know, the fans just find me everywhere. It's a nightmare.
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh my god, is there... Oh, we can't replay dialogue, but...
You can't imagine.
Wait, how do I... Oh, interesting. I'm going to clip that only because they did ask if you found any bugs to let them know. So if I clip it, I can at least grab that video file and hand it to them fairly effectively. I'm gonna play the rest of the games. I will say, I probably will also ask if it's possible for them to have a button to replay dialogue, because I went to the log to try to see if I could replay Plato's line read, because that was so good.
And the lady is...
What a barbarian I am. This is my companion.
Thank you for the
and
Moogle.
partner in many cinematic wonders, the magnificent Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Gentlemen, if I may say so, it's extremely reassuring that you're traveling with us. You are a real gentleman.
Don't worry about a thing, as long as you see us.
Are you two going to the party?
I regret to say that we probably will.
I regret to say.
That's wonderful.
See you there, madam. Sir?
Alright. Oh, she wants to
Believe
talk
me,
now.
He's not so horrible. Just a little disorganized.
Oh, you got me. For good. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to.
The UI is very stylized.
You know,
and
it's funny meeting you here, on the other side of the world.
I will say, something that I just noticed about the UI that I greatly appreciate. The name card moves to where the character is, unlike the sides. Yeah.
It is indeed.
Like,
The wilderness is so small.
because usually it's always like always over here in the left, and then sometimes I'm looking over here because I want to see the animation, but I forget who's speaking.
Madam, I've been around the world more than once, and I assure you, it's quite huge.
And yet, 4 citizens of Clawville just happen to be in the same place at the same time.
I wouldn't be so sure that's a coincidence.
Here we go. Ignore his cryptic remarks, like, you know, our lives are a tattered detective novel.
It's not tattered yet. We haven't written it yet.
Oh, how exciting. Isn't it, darling?
That's right.
Okay, so if we go into the Mind Palace, we should be able to absolutely say that these two are reconciled love, I guess, is the best way to put it. Can I connect him? I guess not. I don't have any way to make sense of that. Little parallax camera movement, yeah. Looking for an eating. I love the expression of the characters. Detailed relationship charts. You make these, Toffee. So like you go in here and you just write down your own connections of these characters. The type of relation it takes into account. Yeah, because like there's toxic love in here as well, or like faked, one-sided. Let's see, national tensions. Kunina and the peace negotiations. Ignat's daughter is a fierce and vocal opponent of the peace negotiations. This could cause problems. And more of the characters we've met. What is this? Oh, the peace treaty. Alva and Estonia have been at war for centuries, sometimes culminating in fierce armed conflicts, and sometimes in decades of standing or Cold War. Oh. Is this actually taking place during the Cold War? And maybe Plato fought in World War II? I guess it's all fictional, so my shipping brain would go nuts / pause. Missing a warrior's bond. Peace treaty now is on the horizon of historical significance, like which have not been seen since the Great Meat War. Okay, so something like World War II-esque. Plato is from ancient Greece. He wasn't alive for the Cold War.
It's awfully cold here, isn't it?
Yes, it it is, Cassidy.
I'm sure you'll be nice and toasty in your cabin.
Tell me, where are you two staying? Up front?
Well, we're officially in the last car.
The... what?
Honestly, we were a bit surprised too.
My condolences, officers. If I were you, I would complain to management immediately.
Oh, it's all right. We can take it. The most important thing is to do our job, and nothing else.
I've been through 2 wars.
Oh, he
I
was
think
in
I've
both
slept in
wars.
worse places.
Okay. So I was on the right track. I just didn't put together that he could have been in both.
Have you seen the inside of the last car? I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Interesting.
My father. Don't you read the papers? It's all in there. Apart from his military and political career. He has no life.
You don't have a very high opinion of your father, am I right?
Ha! What are you? Some kind of a detective?
Yes, actually.
I'm only here because I want to see Cloville with my own eyes. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend several days locked up with him, even if someone pointed a gun at me.
Oof.
Well, I see.
Make a note in your little notebook, detective. If somebody wring my father's neck, I should be suspect number 1.
Well, damn. Does she kind of sound like Zarya? Because she's Russian. Also respect the unapologetic furry game. This could have been dudes. Glad it's not. I'm pretty sure the developers actually specifically are like furry developers. I think. Don't quote me on that. The publisher isn't, because the publisher is Toge. Same as Space for the Unbound and Coffee Talk, but the developer is different. I'm gonna say she's really making herself suspicious, but then she straight up said it. Okay. Okay.
That can't happen, miss. That's why we're here.
Huh, yes. What a shame.
She's like, what a shame. Anyways. So she, hostility, not species-based. Well, it's definitely a one-sided love, I'll say that. Murderous intent. I'm gonna put revenge murderous intent there, I guess. A big question mark is why we're accommodated in the last wagon, as we're here to protect Stowy and Ambassador, who's in the first one. Kuna is quite hateful about her father. Could something have happened between them, or are the words of a neglected and spoiled girl? Weather experts say that this winter will be the coldest in Estonia in a century, which is significant because Estonia is the land of eternal winter. Is not called the land of eternal winter for nothing. Interesting.
This cursed weather.
Dear miss, as a fellow furry cat who is also used to the cold, may I say...
I am not a cat.
Okay. Enjoy dinner, Abby. You can't not be a furry and make a game of this full of quality of life. Morgana time. I'm not a cat. Predatory. Wonder if this game tells you what you got right at the end. Oh, you know what? That's an interesting thought.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean it like that. I just...
And I am not furry either. I follow the Cloville fashion, if you must know.
Okay.
Meaning?
I shave like every civilized woman in the world. Any other details you want to know?
Hello?
I didn't even want to know that.
Sorry to bother you, madam. We won't do it anymore.
The first good idea I've heard all day.
Okay, interesting.
Listen.
Dear sir. What? Yes, I beg your pardon. Stop staring at her, you hear?
Absolutely
Me,
not.
I'm not. Okay, so if it's not important, they don't voice
Keep
it.
your eyes open, detectives. I mean, all your senses.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't mean anything. but it seems a strange bunch of people are gathered here. My ears are itching, and that always means trouble.
We'll keep an eye out, madam. You have my word.
Oh, you seem to have stepped out of another age, my dear detective.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's a living fossil.
Oh. Hello.
Well, well.
Even more passengers.
Let's do this.
No surprise, the train's about to depart. Are you ready for the journey, Moses? Me? Pff, my dear friend, I am always ready. Why do I even ask? A strange plant.
Well, well.
Unfortunately, I almost can't smell it. What a shame that such beauty is being locked away like this.
That dirty cow.
Oh, he's racist. Me shipping characters together. Game incorrect. Me, nah, I'm right. Every game needs a shipping chart.
Buffalo.
What?
I said buffalo. Water buffalo.
Everybody's got a water buffalo. Yours is fast, but mine is slow.
Assassins, traitors.
A little quieter, please.
I tell you they're trying to kill us. What else would they be doing here?
You're paranoid. Have a sip of brandy to calm you down.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Stop staring at that woman.
What woman?
Yes,
Oh,
and
same.
that's
I swear.
I thought you were...
Let's see.
Interesting.
The air is almost boiling between the Torgo and the Stoian delegates, and I could swear the temperature is below zero.
Let's see.
It's a wonderful plant, I must say. The color is very distinctive, but I don't know where to put it. Is it a Malvicine hibboskina? I butchered the fuck out of that.
Look who just arrived.
Well, well. Must be a high-ranking official from the royal colonies. Interesting.
Load of interesting folks gathering here, huh?
He's probably here because of the peace negotiations, like the rest of us.
That damn treaty.
Now, now, my dear friend. What would Chief Inspector Bloodboil say to that kind of attitude?
Blood boil?
Anywhere with that attitude, Play-Doh.
You're pretty good at this voice impersonation thing.
Thank you, Moses.
It might even come in handy one day.
You really think so?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Oh, I don't have those characters yet.
Well, well.
Colonial attire, exotic charisma, lofty bearing. Can't deny I'm intrigued.
Greetings, sir. My name is...
I think it is foreshadowing. Also, Toffee, they did say that similar to the Danganronpa V3 demo, this demo will have a slightly different events. So I have a feeling if we do see a murder, the murder will be different.
Yes, you two are the detectives, right?
Yes, indeed we are. Although, frankly, I'm surprised that you know.
The whole station is talking about it. Two detectives protecting that.
It is so
pale-faced,
good.
sharp-toothed
I
bastard.
love when mystery
And
games
I
do
was just
that.
wondering, where are my detectives?
Your... Excuse me?
If our beloved king sends personal protection to defend his enemies, like the ambassador of the Stavonian government, surely he sends one or two to protect his own beloved ally, the ambassador to his own colony. Am I right?
You? You're the ambassador of Togogo?
No other. Mujara Panina, ambassador, high priest, guru, and spiritual seer. I'm genuinely horrified that you don't know who I am.
If I may say so, you speak the Clawville dialect admirably.
Please do not change the topic. Although, I do speak with particular skill, yes.
I am truly sorry that you have not been properly escorted, sir, but you must be aware of the very delicate relationship between the Clawvillian crown and the Stavonian government.
Pah, don't take me for a fool. Don't blame yourself. I'm used to being surrounded by incompetent.
Shaky hands reaches for the phone to wish list. Love me a train murder mystery. I think my email is still up. Oh no, it's not. Hang on. I can get you the Steam page, Tuffy. Hang on, where's OBS? There we go.
I'm here, sir.
Good. Chat with these gentlemen while I go rest my eyes.
Yes, of course, Separ.
That's a
How can I help
blushy.
you, gentlemen?
That's a blushy. That's a blushy. I'm thinking one-sided.
Well, well.
Oh, this connections thing is so good. Okay. Hostility, species-based, I'm pretty sure. Love, one-sided. I'm gonna put you over here. That's an option? Yeah, this has a lot of, like, detail to it. Yeah, I think hostility species-based is definitely what's going on there. Ambassador Igna is worried that the Torgorium embassy is trying to kill him. Ambassador Mujani is seriously offended why he was not given the same ornate escort and protective custody from the crown as the Stavovian ambassador. Alright, so he's a water buffalo, but she's an Indian elephant. Interesting. The Clawville colonial empire once numbered the 12 colonies, but is now only a fraction of what remains, leaving Clawville itself considerably weakened. While the city-state and the empire that grew up around it are still one of the biggest players in the wilderness, the colonies that have fought for independence over the last 2 centuries have taken a toll on the empire's prestige and economic dominance. Although the crown of Clawville has indeed been shaken to some extent, the country's largest colonies are still part of the empire and do not seem likely to leave the fold anytime soon, unless the city itself collapses under its own weight. Let's see.
It's a pleasure to meet you and Ambassador Mujara.
The Separ is quite tired. I hope you will forgive him for being a bit irritable.
The Separ?
Dorogo's religious leaders, who also wield considerable political influence.
Very well said. You are highly educated and well-informed, detective.
Thank you, Miss Fanny.
You could have boarded the train much later if you're going to the peace negotiations. So what are you doing here on the frozen other side of the world?
Unfortunately, that is sensitive, rather top-secret information.
That's suspicious information that you won't give me. Give me the information.
You see, Miss Fanny, we are in the service of the Clawville government. We serve our common king. You need not be afraid to share anything with us.
I fear that even you are not authorized to have this information, dear detectives. I am really very sorry. It is a most sensitive topic.
Well, in that case, that's not a problem. If it's so very, very sensitive, we understand.
Thank you, gentlemen. You are very kind.
I think it's still worth being a gentleman, even if we're a dying breed.
Oh, that's true. Very true. And even a little poetic.
Ah, Moses is a real poet, lady. Believe me.
Don't mind him, miss. My dear friend Plato is a good fellow, but sarcasm is his stock in trade.
Yo, me too, though. Oh. An employee. Alright, is there anything else I can use my senses on? Nope, I think we're good to move on. That's behind my phone. I can't click it. There we go.
Let's see.
He must be an employee of the Clawville Express.
Welcome, gentlemen. Detectives Wildflower and Palladius, I presume.
Just Moses and Plato. No need for formalities.
As you wish, gentlemen. I'm Pierre. I'll be your guide, your helper, and your humble servant on the road.
Looks at the detective duo. So, which one of you is Sherlock and which one is Watson in the relationship? Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent design. Pretty cool design.
Sounds very nice, buddy. May we speak to your boss?
My boss?
I mean the one who runs the Express.
Ah, I see. That would be me too, Pierre.
Oh, really?
Look, pal, no offense, but...
How could the train inspector be a simple insect?
Well, I mean, that's what I was getting at. I really didn't mean to offend you, but it's quite rare.
Indeed, it is rare, which is why I feel so honored. And of course, it is a huge responsibility too.
In that case, good for you. And congratulations.
Thank you. Please enjoy your journey. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll jump to it.
His
right
glasses bug the hell out of me because they're just atop his whiskers and they keep moving up and down. I'm just like, they're gonna fall.
Huh? You know, jump?
Ah, because you're a jumping spider.
Yes, I am.
Also, there's gonna be an ad in a minute. I do apologize to disable pre-rolls.
Yes, we all had such a good laugh.
But please, board the train soon. Most of the passengers have already taken their cabins.
We will. Thank you.
The elephant had loosely placed glasses too, but it doesn't bother me. I think it's only because I was watching it move in the animation so heavily.
All aboard!
About time.
I was starting to freeze to death out here.
Cassandra, my darling, I'll have you warmed up in no time.
Must we tolerate this incessant chatter? Let's board.
Slow down, Separ. Don't be in such a hurry. You know your heart.
Yeah,
is that a Malvaceae hippoconia?
I was wondering the same thing myself.
Plato, please.
Do you really know the names of all the flower varieties in the world by heart? And is that even healthy?
I'm the perfect example that names have meanings. I am Wildflower, after all. Also, everyone has a passion.
He's autistic about flowers. Leave him alone.
And some are more harmful than others.
You don't mean the flowers, do you?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Interesting.
Is Ambassador Mujara an excerpt on flowers? Ah, you mean the flower? I thought, never mind. Anyways, I don't know, but it's killing me though.
Are you serious?
Now you're being sarcastic again. Me? Come on, where do you think I never? Alright.
Listen.
Tell me, Pierre, how is it possible that the ambassador's bodyguards are not in the same wagon as the ambassador himself?
Indeed.
Well, the ambassador's carriage is occupied by none other than a baron. Apart from the ambassador and his lovely daughter, of course. Baron? I see. Well, that's understandable. And what about the carriage after that? That was taken as well. And the one after that? Well, taken as well, am I right? Yes. Unfortunately. I see.
What?
Splendid. I can tell you we're gonna have a wonderful trip at the very arse of the train.
That's
Please,
horrible.
I'm sorry if this is an inconvenience. Oh, never mind. We're from Clawville. The city's depressing enough on its own. A few days in the dark. A little hole won't hurt anyone. Well, we actually quite like the dark, cramped places, don't we, Plato? Because of our species.
What?
Well, yes, of course, but this isn't about race, it's about principle. Come on, don't be such a grouch. That's more my style. Ah.
We wish you a pleasant journey on behalf of the Clawville Express. Let me know if you need anything. I can be very handy.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, yes, I see.
I love how they don't
Because
get
you
his
have a lot of
insect
hands,
jokes.
right? Indeed.
Alright, door.
It wasn't that hard to have a little chat, was it? It's a nice way to pass the time.
I've already got the worst headache.
Come on, you'll survive. So, shall we hop on board then?
If we must.
Quite strange company we got here, don't you think?
And we haven't seen half of it yet.
Something smells fishy to me. This Mujara guy and his assistant. Not to mention His Excellency the Ambassador and his ice-cold daughter.
We're in for an interesting journey, that's for sure. But I wouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Well, anyway, time to get ready for the party.
Oh no, the party.
Why is Moses so against going to the party?
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little rat hole in the back of the train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Definitely not murder.
Famous last words, eh?
Ha! See? You're getting a sense of humor.
No.
No. Oh. I was about to say, I hope that wasn't the end of it. Key event reached. Because I'm having fun. I know it's only a demo, but I'm not ready to stop yet. Welcome back from ads. We have reached our key event. Let's see, I still have a little time before the horrible party in the luxury dining car. What do I do until then? Explore the train? Who should I talk to? I better choose wisely because time is precious.
Where to next?
I think it's worth taking a good look at the train map and deciding wisely how to use our precious time until the party starts.
And how much time do we have?
Exactly 1 hour, my dear friend. At least, let's say, 4 places to visit?
And 4 passengers to socialize with.
If we really must.
Oh, interesting. Well, where's the map? Okay, so... Okay, is there only 4 characters to talk to? Basil? An unwanted autograph from Mr. Cafe Lupus. The handwriting shows that he scribbled his name a million times before. We've unlocked a secret clue. The signature is well rehearsed, but this hand seems to tremble when he wrote it. Is it a cold, or maybe the police officers? My pocket watch, which was my grandfather's. It never stops for a second. Neither does a good detective. AW means Alphonse Wildflower. He was my grandfather, and I inherited this wonderful pocket watch from him. Unlike my father, Alphonse valued the time he was given. Interesting. 1 hour until key event. Separ is an important figure in Togoro politics and culture and religion. In fact, they have evolved from tribal leaders to religious and political leaders who still hold high positions in today's modern Togoro society. Today, they are more like spiritual leaders and also high-ranking officials. The whole Togoro state is run by Separ. The main Separ, the green Separ, which is why the state of Togoro is called the Separate. Interesting. But I finally worked past the glitch in Corpo Nation where I couldn't play the in-game game because every time I did, the game would crash. In order for me to play, I had to change the full screen to windowed. Oh my god. Such a weird glitch.
Hey, hey, hey! You're the detectives, aren't you? The high rollers from Clawville.
Anyways, we haven't met Basil yet, so I want to talk to him.
High rollers. I don't hear that enough.
Detectives Moses and Plato. Yes, that would be us. And who do we have the honor of speaking to?
Welcome back, Abby. How was dinner? We got on the train, and now we're meeting Basil.
Me? I'm Basil. Basil Pesca is my honest name and its full furry glory. To my friends, it's Baz. To my enemies, it's Ratty Pesca. Well, I'm a wombat, but you don't usually get to choose your nickname, eh?
We had freezer pizza? Hell yeah. It's much lower quality when it's windowed, but at least I can experience the other half of the fucking game.
Nice to meet you. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be travel companions.
Yes, we are, but don't let the condition of the carriage put you off. I'm not saying it's as good as the others, but I'm not saying it isn't.
I'm not sure I follow you, pal.
Bam. typo. I'm gonna be a little pedantic, but the voice actor said isn't, but this says ain't.
You see, my dear furry friend, everything is relative and a matter of comparison.
Oh wait, can I recreate that bug? No.
That's not a real answer, is it?
I was able to. Okay. So if you click down here.
Ah, so you really are detectives. Obsessed with facts, huh? Well, you'll have something to investigate soon, I tell you. Just keep watching.
Thank you for the clip, Abby. I was able to recreate the bug. See, this is why I'm a QA tester in real life. Log says a different name. Oh yeah, it says Vagabond up here still. Oh! Oh, you're right, Toffee. It says Vagabond here, but it says Basil in the log. Interesting. Good note. I hope that we can give them good feedback. What sucks though is that I'm at the end because my character got an email saying tomorrow you'll be rerouted to upper management. Man!
Anytime, really, anytime, gentlemen.
Well, we should be going, shouldn't we?
I'll be here if you need any help, detectives. Believe me, you're gonna need me soon.
Okay. Psst. What do you think, Moses?
Nervous type, probably paranoid. But we do have to be careful, you're right about that.
I got a bad feeling about this guy. He's making my tail cramp up.
You've got a bad feeling about everyone, Plato, and please get your tail checked by someone.
But how many times have I been right, huh?
He who throws a handful of stones at a target must sometimes hit it.
You're throwing 40 stones, you're gonna hit something.
Very deep.
And true, but let's stop whispering because we probably look very silly.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, hi, Basil. Let's see. There's a melancholic, mystical calm that pervades this landscape.
Let's see.
An old miner's lamp looks quite out of place in this environment. Sniff, sniff.
Well, well.
To be honest, I expected something pungent, strong, and unpleasant scent. But this is just fresh, crisp hay.
What?
Does my nose work? Despite the mess, I don't smell anything intense. In fact, I smell a slight mixture of musk and violet?
Interesting.
Strangely, despite its dirty and untidy appearance, it has a fairly neutral smell. In fact, I'd almost say it's pleasant. It's lavender with maybe a little orange, a leather bag, and a whiff of old book mixed in, and barely perceptible musk.
Interesting.
Although this guy will always seem nervous, his heartbeat is quite steady and slow. Let's see.
Tell me, what did you mean before? That we're going to be busy here on the train?
Did you meet the bloody colonel?
I beg your pardon?
The Stavonian ambassador. People called him a butcher when he fought in the Colonial War.
Shady man, bestie material.
Way worse.
Interesting.
And there's that actor, if you can call him that. What a ripoff.
It's not a crime to be a ripoff.
Unfortunately.
And his girlfriend? Did you see the signs? She seems terribly unstable. She must be hysterical. Or worse, she could crack at any moment.
Well, sir, thank you for the observations. We'll keep an eye out.
You're right to do so. Yes, indeed. Eyes, ears, and nose open.
Hey, those are the senses I can
blood,
use.
You know, and my nose really fools me.
Blood?
Yeah, it's blood.
I meant it figuratively. At least for now. But who knows?
Uh-huh. Thanks, buddy.
Let's see. Oh my god.
So, what do you do for a living?
I'm a world traveler.
Oh, now it changed to Basil. Interesting.
A world traveler? That's a profession?
All right, guidebooks, mister. And the best guidebooks in all the wilderness.
Is that so?
Here, take a look. This is the latest book I've written about Nautica.
Thank you. Are you working on a book right now?
Basil in the game real?
Always. I'm writing one about the Clawville Express.
Good to know. Thank you.
Let's see.
So, the ambassador. What else do you know about him?
Yeah, not much. I'm not a military historian or anything.
Strangely, I feel as if you still have something to say.
It's rather odd that he, of all people, is being sent to the peace negotiations.
Because...
Ignat is not only a butcher who has led Stavonia's bloodiest campaigns, but he's a particularly keen supporter of perpetual warfare.
That doesn't surprise me. He probably only sees war as profit.
Which is the opposite of peace.
As you say, my furry little friend.
Let's see.
Oh, that card game. You want to play cards? Oh yes, but believe me, I didn't learn it in a place like that.
This.
Of course not. What do you think? A party? Well, why not? My dear late mother always said, don't hesitate to embark on a dangerous new adventure, son. I don't think Mummy was talking about life-threatening card games. Oh. Players pass between turns using their action points. Playing cards and attacking requires an action point. 5 random cards at the beginning. You can only play cards on empty fields or fields locked with chips of your own color. Chips number indicates how many turns that field will be locked from the other player. Only the opponent's cards on the same row adjacent to the selected card can be attacked. Card game Tetra Master? This feels like Queen's Blood. The attack value, bottom left, will be on the attacking card is subtracted from the defense value, top right number of the defending card. After attacking cards become exhausted and cannot attack again, an action point can be used to restore them. A night round ends when the player fills a row with their own cards. Win 3 night rounds to win the match. Okay, sure. Monkey. Actually, you know, I'll put a whale here. Beef up that round. Damn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'll put that one there. And I'll really shock them by putting this here. Oh, damn. Well, shit, I guess just claiming the row is gonna be my best bet, isn't it? There we go. Seven attack, but only 1. Well, I guess it doesn't matter as much. He's a wall. I'll put him there. Oh, that's how to attack. Okay. I was confusion for a minute. Okay. We're gonna put him here and attack. And then we're also going to put someone here to at least build a wall. Ah, that's not good. I don't think I'm gonna win this round. Yep, nope, that wasn't happening. Monkey, hello T, welcome in. Give me this game, I swear to God. We'll place this badger here. and have him attack to get rid of that bear. Alright, I get 3. So I'll put this one here, that one there, and then attack. Oh, fuck off. No, I don't want that right away, at least. Oh, fuck you, dude! Come on! Okay, we do need to hit 3 to win. Okay. Maybe being less aggressive this time. We'll start with capping 2 rows. We'll get those 2 areas down. Oh my god. Don't love that. Well, at least stop that row. Okay, if that's really what you want to do. Oh wait, I can just cap. Ha ha ha! I think focusing too heavily on one row is the problematic thing to do. Okay. What I can do is build a wall there. Four to 5 isn't going to do a ton there. I thought it was going to be best 2 out of 3. I did 2 as well. So this is like war. Oh, you know what? That card game name sounds very familiar, but it's not like ringing the right bell in my brain right this second. Damn, okay, well, shit. 2 to 4, that's not a great matchup. We can at least claim that. That buys me a little bit of time. Oh, shit! Second-rate detective, lousy general, but brilliant cannon fodder. Fuck off. Oh, I'm invested. Why'd they put this in the demo? This is like full game material. Put this here, that there. Oh, I probably shouldn't have bit that one, but that's fine, yeah. You know what? It distracts them from my greater purpose. Fuck you! That was gamer mode. Man, why is that export giving you so much trouble? I'll come look at it tomorrow, okay? Why don't you work on something else in the meantime? Attack is 3. We do that. The card game is very fascinating. Okay, I need to sort of protect that row. That's probably a good option. And then... there's not much I can do there. Fuck. Ah, shit. I knew that was gonna happen. I didn't have anything planned out. Alright, let's see what you got. Alright, I can at least see your plan this time. 2, so I could put a 3 here. And that stops that plan at least. I need something strong-ish here. This is gonna be cannon fodder. I might as well just put it there. That actually doesn't work out terrible for me. You had to waste your entire turn to clear out that row, which means I get this row. I got that you followed too many rules in the... I can't believe you're too much of a rule follower, Pause. You gotta break more rules. Alright, 4 there. 4 big guys. Alright, well that's fine. I will send this out. That works. I'm okay with that. 2 of your turn. And that's a row captured. Your tactical prowess is unmatched.
What?
Splendid game. I'm genuinely surprised. Do we not look intelligent enough to win a card game? No, not that at all. I didn't think you were sly enough. Sly? But Detective Moses is a fox! So what? I have no racial prejudices. Excellent. Incredible.
If you ask me, it's no coincidence you've been exiled to the last car.
Clean sweep.
You mean someone might have deliberately wanted to distance us?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying they did. I'm not saying they didn't. You think I'm just paranoid, eh?
What? Nah.
Well, think what you want. But one thing's for sure, gentlemen. Someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador. I can feel it in my tail.
Your what?
Wombats have tails too, you know. And mine's as good as yours, even if it's a little smaller.
For the wild ones.
You better take what I say seriously,
I love how tails, while a
here to
physical
protect
part,
the ambassador.
are just dick jokes in this universe.
You seem to know quite a lot about everything. What exactly are you doing here?
Am I a suspect already?
No crime has been committed yet.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
It's impossible to have a normal conversation with you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong.
Let's cut the crap, Pesker. We don't have time for this.
The clock is ticking. Tick-tock.
We'll be back.
I'm sure of it. See you soon, Cobber. I mean, Copper.
Alright, let's see. Still have an hour until the next key event.
And what do you think of the other ambassador?
I don't know much about him. He's a bit of a mystical figure. I mean, he is really some kind of shaman or something. But I know he's sick just thinking about being on the same train with the Stavonian delegation.
Because?
Everyone knows that the people of the Tarogo colonies hate the Stavonians. Historical reasons, you know? Great massacre, genocide, invasion, slavery, just the usual.
And that's why peace is important, isn't it?
Maybe so, but someone may be seeking revenge instead.
So you're implying that Ambassador Mujara would seek revenge for what happens to his people?
I said no such thing. I said someone.
You're playing games with us, ain't you?
Oh, come on. Not just you. Don't take it personally. I'm playing
This
games
whole
with
thing is a
everyone.
game.
I already feel less special.
If there's one thing I can tell you, Majara's sole presence is highly suspicious in itself. Why? Why here? Why now? A deliberate political provocation? Or is it kind of a test?
You mean the Crown is testing the Stavonians by bringing them together with their enemies?
Why not?
Tell me, do you like spy novels by any chance?
Oh,
Have you ever
how do you
heard
know?
of a
I eat
game
'em up
called
like a good
Spy
tender
Fox?
straw.
Spy Fox in dry cereal, perhaps?
Yeah, I thought so.
I'm actually going to update my connections. I think it's also, the hostility is revenge based. I don't think I have any use for connecting those guys just yet. Ambassador Mujari seems to have a problem with his heart. Deliberate provocation. Mujara and his delegation are here for a reason. Basil says it's their presence here is a deliberate provocation and a test of the Stavonian delegate. The ambassador played a major role in the bloody conflict that took place in Togoro colonies between Stavonia, Clawville, and, of course, the rebels of Torgo. He has been called by various names ever since, the most typical and most eloquent being the Butcher. Ignat is not only a true butcher, but one who has taken a large part in Estonians' bloodiest campaigns, but is particularly keen supporter of the perpetual warfare against Clawville. Basil is either a really good judge of character and a good guesser, or he really knows something about almost everything and everyone. It's hard to tell, but he's certainly not the simple drifter he seems. About Basil. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's his book about Nautica. 90% off! Indeed, a very real book. Oh, now it eats my time. Okay. I don't think we need to talk to Plato. We should use our time more wisely. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm saying this because we're on a train, but I think I'm a bit lost.
Not to worry, Miss Fay. It is indeed a train, but a rather large one.
With quite a lot of secrets.
Let's hope not.
I'm so glad you detectives are here.
And why is that?
Well, rumor has it the ambassador's about to be assassinated.
Rumor from who?
What?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. They say someone on the train is trying to kill Ambassador Ignat.
Although we don't think this will happen.
I've heard it more than once.
Yes, ma'am.
and I'm
Who
not
told
even
you
a
this?
social type.
Why alone, if I may ask? Isn't Mr. Lupus your partner on this trip?
On this trip, and I hope even further, yes. However, you know he's under a lot of pressure lately with our latest picture, and tends to shut himself away for an hour or two. It's his personal downtime.
Ah, I see. New picture?
Yes, El Wolf. You haven't heard of it? It's been
Wolf.
all over the press. The scandalous director, the movie star, and the rising starlet. Which would be me.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of it. How's the filming going?
Terribly. The whole production is a mess. The studio's in a frenzy and the director's an animal. And my dear Cassidy isn't at his best. You know, he's a sensitive artist. He needs peace and security and, well, this production is anything but peaceful or safe.
What's unsafe about the production?
I see. Thank you, Miss Faye.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, I want to know more. Please and thank you. Your dear husband, I mean partner, I mean...
Interesting.
Behold, the great Moses Wildflower is embarrassed. Don't be ridiculous, Plato. Don't be embarrassed, dear Mr. Wildflower. Cassidy and I aren't married, yet. But if all goes well, we'll finally be wed after filming of El Wolf. Oh, congratulations. Well, we can get through that horrible shoot without the beast of a director.
Tell me.
You said the director of an upcoming film is an animal? I mean in the pejorative sense.
Oh my.
In every sense of the word, yes. Charles Rufus Vidor has directed some fantastic pictures. In some of them, he was even a brilliant actor himself. But now he's old, sour, and evil, as childish as it sounds. A rich director corrupted by money and power. Not at all, miss. It's a classic. You know, for Cassidy and me, this trip is a relief, a break from the madness of shooting. Thanks to the great wild ones, the Crown thought the presence of 2 movie stars would brighten up the whole trip.
Interesting.
So you're not just here on holiday. Holiday, relaxation, and a bit of work, yes. I'd like to think us ambassadors of the Clawvillian culture. I see. Nice thought.
Wonderful.
Isn't it? I think so myself. Alright. I can't remember if I have their connection proper. I think reconciled is probably the closest I can get to they love each other. Unless it turns out to be one-sided. Would there really be murderous intent and a real killer on this train?
Oh my.
I hope I'm not late
Let's
for the
do
party.
this.
Ah yes, the party everyone's waiting for. Everyone? Maybe for you. Wouldn't you like to be there, miss? In the same place as the Stoian embassy? Pfft, no way. Not to be rude, but the less of them I get, the better. I can understand that.
Are you serious?
Plato, my friend. More professionalism, please. Yeah, I'm not, sorry, Moses, you're right. Alright, so she also hates the Stoian. Hostility, revenge. I'm gonna place that there. Oh, I forgot to...
Let's see.
Although barely visible, I couldn't help but notice tiny, fresh ink stains on the fingertips of her left glove. Left hand. So she's left-handed and probably wrote a letter recently with a blue ink fountain pen.
Indeed.
A typical representation of Clawville royal style with a touch of colonial overtones. Very tasteful. The wagon itself is rather run down. They certainly don't pay attention to the restoration when they did the first wagons.
Well, well.
Lots and lots of perfumes, trying to suppress the original real scent, which is quite subtle and pleasant. It's a pity, but it says something about her. Uncertain, even about his own natural scent. I think they meant her. I took a screenshot.
Interesting.
Fragile body and soul, nervous breathing, soft jingling of precious jewels, the friction of silk and fine hair, a racing heartbeat.
Let's see.
She seems a little lost.
Interesting.
I don't want to be indiscreet, but I couldn't help but notice fresh ink marks on your gloves.
Oh my.
Oh, that's nothing. I was just making a note in my diary. Was that the first thing you did when you boarded the legendary Clawville Express? Well, yes, it's odd, isn't it? I just had the feeling something bad was gonna happen, and I better get off my chest. The truth is, I always write when I'm upset. Feels like it calms my soul and helps me move on, I guess. It sounds silly, I know. On the contrary, miss. It's a great way to calm your inner ocean. I sometimes do it myself.
Wonderful.
Really? Oh, we're alike in that way. You don't want to be like him, lady, believe me. You're so funny. Yes, he can be. Rarely. I'm totally not joking, and you both know that. Alright. Is there anything else I don't think we have anything else to talk about with her. Oh! There's a menu over here. Spicy stolen fake meat pie on baked apple bed. Oh my goodness, I'm salivating already. Do you eat fake meat, Plato? Well, what else would I eat? Can't eat real food, can I? Well, it's legal in Stavonia, and we're still there. If you want real meat, I don't mind. You're joking, right? You always say I don't understand the concept of humor. The few things you really don't excel at, Moses, I bet, but I hope you were joking. Perhaps, my dear friend, perhaps. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna smell, yeah. I think that's all I can do in here, so where else? Oh, we can talk to her. 30 minutes until the next key event. Oh wait, hang on. Was she in this car? Oh yeah, she was. Alright, let's look around.
Let's see.
Those painted patterns on her skin. Or are they just on her face? Or...
Well, well.
Her heartbeat is slow, steady, almost melodious.
Interesting.
I don't think there's a single drop of chemical on her skin. As if the fragrance comes only from her natural sources. Let's see.
Interesting.
Malvaceae hibicana. A wonderful and extraordinary flower. I wonder why it's kept under a dome like this.
Well, well.
Okay, I can't do any senses on it.
Dear Miss Fani, it is a pleasure meeting you again.
Likewise, dear Mr. Wildflower.
Oh, you remembered my name. I'm honored.
Well, as an ambassador's assistant, I am a prisoner of details.
As am I. You see, as a detective, I have to pay attention to the smallest detail at all times.
Here we go.
I know the feeling. And? What have you observed so far?
Well, you're... how shall I say... exceptionally pretty?
That's so sweet. But that's not what I mean. I mean, what did you observe about the train and the passengers?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Great wild ones. Save us.
So, yes, a rather odd bunch of people have gathered here. Although we haven't managed to talk to everyone yet.
Have you heard the rumor?
The rumor?
The rumor?
About murder?
That someone... it's terrible even to say it, but...
So you've heard it too?
There are whispers that someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador.
Don't worry, miss. That won't happen. That's why we're here.
But aren't you putting yourselves in danger?
Maybe so, but it's part of the job.
Oh, how heroic.
Okay, this is where I die.
Please, just let me know if you need anything.
A rumor come out. Does Bruno Mars is gay?
Does Bruno Mars is gay? And yet everyone on the train knows but me.
Anything?
Anything?
Anything, my lady.
I will, Moses. I mean, Mr. Wildflower.
Questioning unlocked. A casual conversation may easily turn into a bloody serious one. I'll have to listen to the answers and spot if the person I'm questioning is lying or twisting the truth. It won't be easy, especially with such a pleasant subject as Miss Fani. Oh, interesting. So this is different than like asking questions. Her heartbeat is calm and slow. Features her face are subtle and relaxed. Posture shows perfect control. Oh, interesting. So, how is your journey so far?
How is your journey so far?
Well, the train is very comfortable, and the ambassador is pleased.
Yes, but I'm asking you, not the ambassador.
Oh, well, yes. I've never been on a train with such class, you know? I'm very thrilled about it.
What else? I can see that you're a little embarrassed, if I don't offend you by saying so.
You're so observant. Yes, well, besides being excited, I'm also a little uncomfortable, as I don't really know how to behave in a situation like this, with such important people.
I mean, I'd say that's the truth, you know?
I advise you to just be yourself. That's always the best way.
Oh, really? I think so myself.
It gave me 20 points. Okay, cool.
The ambassador was in a particularly peppery mood this morning. Could it have been the cold?
The weather is indeed hard on him. We're from the sweltering Torongo, but the Separ is quite upset about Ambassador Ignat.
You mean why he hasn't been escorted in the same way?
Not only that, but the mere sight of the Stavonian delegation is deeply shocking and upsetting to him.
It's a lie makes me hear Kokichi's voice immediately. Yes, it's a lie!
Interesting. Are there deeper, more personal reasons for the depth of his feelings?
Personal? Oh, no, not at all. It's just that Torongo and Stavonia have been in conflict for centuries. This is purely political.
Is it, though?
What do you think of Stavonia?
We are taught from an early age that this place is pure evil. You know, because of the shared history between our nations. But to be honest, the people here have been kind to me, and the country is beautiful. Although, I'll admit it's a bit cold for my taste.
I'm glad you're so honest and open, Miss Fani. It helps our work a lot.
Your work? You mean, this is some kind of interrogation? Did something happen?
No, but, you know, we're always inquiring. It's kind of a professional habit. And, well, better safe than sorry, right?
Yes, exactly. You're right.
There's something wrong with his health.
Tell me, is there something wrong with the ambassador's health?
Why would you think that?
I'm just fumbling around, so...
No, not at all. The ambassador is in perfect health.
It's a lie! Oh, I have to actually present evidence. I can't just yell, it's a lie. History. Oh, I lost points. Damn. I did press cancel. I didn't mean to. I thought I could go back to it, but I guess I can't. I guess that's something to learn for, like, the full game.
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
You're asking me?
Yes, you. Not the Separ, but you. I want your opinion.
Oh. Well, you know, I hadn't really thought about it that much. I'm so preoccupied with the ambassador's thoughts and concerns.
I just wasn't sure if I had the right information. I thought I could go back to it, so I clicked cancel, but I fucked up.
You almost forgot you have your own, don't you?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it sounds very silly, but...
Don't worry. I understand.
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the wilderness in decades. Two great powers that have been enemies for centuries finally joining hands and uniting in a common cause.
And the Stavonian ambassador?
The mere presence of Ambassador Ignat is a symbol. If the negotiations go well in Clawville and peace is finally signed, it will be a genuinely grand event for all of us. Oh my, isn't that wonderful?
It's a lie. I don't believe you because, I mean, wait a minute. I think I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, come now, detective. It's okay. It could happen to anyone. Fuck. That one didn't lose me points, though. That's interesting.
Can you tell us about your country?
You want to hear about Torongo?
Exactly, my dear.
Well, you see, Torongo is very different from Stavonia or Clawville. We're just on the threshold of civilization. The country is still full of jungles, primitive tribes, exotic plants, and wilderness.
You talk about it very passionately.
I love my home very much, Mr. Wildflower. Notwithstanding, or perhaps because of, all the horrors it has endured in the last century.
You mean the Stavonian invasion?
Not just that, but you know. And I mean no offense, but Clawville is also just another colonial power. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I'm very thankful to our common king.
Please, continue.
I don't want to bore you with my nonsense.
You're not boring me, my dear. Please.
Clawville has done our country a great service, given us many useful modern things. It's just that it's taken something too. Something that was very important to us. Our souls. Our freedom.
Tell me, why are you really here? I mean, why are you really here?
I'm sorry. I don't know what you were suggesting.
So, you were on holiday? Right here, one of the coldest places of the whole wild world.
I've already told you, Detective. It's just a coincidence. The ambassador was here on holiday, yes. You know he loves the opera, and Stavonia is famous for its opera houses.
It's a lie! I think, wait, no, that's not good. Not a problem, Detective. I can prove, wait, no, you know what, forget it. Oh, I get it, Detective, no worries. Oh my god. I'm terrible at this. Also, it doesn't let you go back if you fuck up. Objection!
What do you think of your fellow passengers?
Quite a colorful bunch. But the ones I've met so far have been quite nice.
Even the Stavonian delegation?
So far, yes.
Even Cunha?
You mean the ambassador's daughter? Well, she was a little more cold than she should have been.
I can believe that. The mere presence of her chills the room by 2 degrees, doesn't it?
As you say, dear detective. Exactly.
What do you think of Ambassador Ignat?
He is a rather frightening figure. He has a terrible reputation in my country. Just think of the Canball massacre, where thousands perished by the hands of the Stavonians before the Clawville forces liberated the region.
I believe that war crime was never proven against the ambassador.
That's true. But for the people of Torongo, there is no question that he was guilty.
And you think so as well?
You know, Mr. Wildflower, I try to see the best in everyone, even when it's very difficult. And in this case, I assume the best in the absence of evidence. It's just the way I am.
I think that does it. I fucked up royally. Oh my, it wasn't a very useful conversation, was it? Let's just say I didn't learn everything I wanted to know, but that's not your fault. I hope we can talk some other time. I sincerely hope so. Unfortunately, oh, you get to retry. Oh. Unfortunately, not everything turned out as we looked like. Maybe next time? Sure, let's retry.
So, how it...
Well...
Yes.
Oh.
What else?
You're so observant.
I believe you.
Oh.
Because that got me 20 points. Is good.
What do you think of stuff?
We are taught from an early age...
I'm glad you...
Your work.
No, but...
Yes.
And then, what do you think about the peace negotiations?
Yes.
Oh. Well...
You almost forgot?
Yes.
Don't worry.
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened.
And
the mere presence...
Oh, okay, that was wrong. Ah, fuck. Okay, so she doesn't believe in the peace negotiations. I at least know that now. But why?
The weather, but
I guess we keep trying.
Tell me.
Why?
I'm just...
No.
It's a lie. Heart problems.
We heard you tell
confirmed.
the ambassador to watch his heart.
Oh,
At another time, you said he is often tired nowadays.
so I was right, Toffee, but I second guessed myself last time.
You've got me, yes. The ambassador has a serious heart condition, but he does not like to appear weak in front of anyone, especially in front of his enemies.
That's understandable. Thank you. We won't pass it on to anyone, we promise.
Thank you.
Okay, that gave me some good points.
Can you tell...
You want to...
Exactly.
Well,
You talk...
I love...
You mean...
Not just...
Please. You're not...
Clawville?
Okay,
Tell me.
I'm sorry.
So...
I've already...
it's a lie. Hostility between the two
Despite the
embassies.
centuries-old conflict between your countries, you would have me believe that you are here because of the opera? At the very same time the Stavonian ambassador is due to visit Clawville for the peace talks.
You know,
We just want to know the truth, Miss Fanny. We mean you no harm.
You're right. There's no point in hiding it.
I'm
We are
much
here
better
for a
this
deeper
time.
purpose. But unfortunately, I cannot disclose the reason right now.
I remember the detail too, but I didn't want to say anything. Obviously, half the fun is solving the mysteries of absolutely. And thank you, Toffee. I was just like trying to like pat myself down. I was like, can I come back to this later?
Is this the secret you mentioned earlier?
Indeed. It's about our religion. I hope you understand if I don't want to talk about it myself. Perhaps Ambassador Mujara will be more willing.
We understand.
I thank you.
What do you think?
Quite a...
Even...
So far.
Even...
You mean the...
I can... What do you think? I believe...
That's true.
And you...
You know...
Darling, this conversation was very useful, thank you. Please, call me Moses, it would mean a lot. Yes, I'll try, Moses. Here you go. Now want maybe more? I'll call that a perfect interrogation. I want to retry one more time, see if I can get it actually perfect. What do you even... yeah, that's like when Sparrow is like voicing things.
So...
Well...
Yes.
Oh.
What else?
You're so...
That one's the truth.
The ambassador...
The weather isn't...
But...
The Separ...
You mean why?
Not only that...
Interesting.
Personal.
Tell me.
Why...
I'm...
No.
It's a lie. Heart problems.
We heard you tell
confirmed.
the... That's...
Thank you.
Can you tell...
You want to...
Exactly.
Well...
You
I love...
You mean...
Not just...
Please. You're not...
Clawville?
Tell me.
I'm sorry.
So...
I've already...
That's a lie. Hostility
Despite
between the
the-
embassies.
You're right.
Is this...
Indeed.
We understand.
It's so funny.
What do you think?
Quite...
Even...
So far...
Even...
You mean...
I can... What do you think?
Here.
I believe...
That's true.
And you...
You know...
Alright.
What do you think of Stavonia?
We are taught from an early age that this place is pure evil.
I'm glad you're so honest and...
Your work.
No, but...
Yes.
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
Alright, this is the one I need to pay attention
You're
to.
asking...
Yes, you. Not the Separ, but you.
Oh. Well... You know... I hadn't really thought about it that much. I'm so preoccupied with the ambassador's thoughts and concerns.
You almost forgot you have your own, don't you?
Yes, exactly. I mean... it sounds very silly, but... sort of.
Don't worry. I understand.
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the wilderness in decades.
And the Stavonian...
The mere presence of Ambassador Ignat is a symbol. If the negotiations go well in Clawville and...
Seriously worried that the embassy is trying to kill him. Mere presence of the ambassador is a symbol. If negotiations go well in Clawville, it will be a genuinely grand event for all of us. Oh my, isn't that wonderful? I wonder if it's his dark past. Ah, shit. Damn it. I should have second guessed myself one more time. I'm sorry, but we're doing this again.
So,
Well...
yeah.
Oh.
I believe you.
Oh.
What do you think of... What do you think about...
It's a lie.
That was a lovely speech, but it sounds like you just memorized it. You know very well that Ignat is afraid. More like scared to death. Not that he's eager to sign those papers.
Thank you, Toffee.
I'd like to hear your...
Well, if you want my honest opinion, it all seems too good to be true.
What do you mean?
It feels more like some kind of trap.
A trap?
At least, that's what Ambassador Ignat must think. That the whole peace negotiation is just a pretext to get rid of him. And perhaps start another war between the two superpowers.
And is that what you believe?
I don't know. The promise of peace alone is worth a try, isn't it? And besides, I don't think the Crown of Clawville would pull off such a dirty trick.
Thank you, Miss Fani.
Oh.
The ambassador... Tell me.
Heart problems.
We heard you tell
confirm.
Can you tell me?
The lie, hostility between
Despite
two embassies.
What do you
Fellow
think?
passengers.
What do you think?
Let's see. Questioning results. Got what we wanted, maybe more. I don't know how I could got it memorized. I don't know how I could get 100, but I answered all of them correctly. So I'm gonna take my 80 and move on. Also, there's gonna be an ad in 45 seconds. I do apologize to disable pre-rolls. Thank you for your generous answers. Not a problem. I'm glad I could help, though. You can say it, dear. It's rather daunting to be involved in such an interrogation. I wouldn't call it an interrogation, more of an analytical inquiry. You said the same thing, but in odd words, didn't you? She's already seeing right through you, Moses. See? It's that easy. I get it. Shit. We only have 15 minutes. It's time. The party's about to start. Just get it over with. You'll love it, believe me. Think of it as one big sociological experiment. Yeah, but who's the subject? Them? Or is it me? You really are indefensible. You're right, dear friend. I'm sorry. Come on, I'm used to it. Let's go. After all, what could possibly go wrong? As you say, Plato, what could go wrong?
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
And we might just be in for the adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little
I'm
rat
so
hole
sorry
in
about the
back of
ad.
train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
Famous last words, eh?
Oh, that's rude. Okay, I hope everyone got to see that before the ad went off. Jump aboard the Clawville Express. The wilderness is waiting. Murder! That was really, really good. I do apologize for the ad break. Oh, you're still here? Welcome, still here, Toffee. I'm glad Twitch has been weird with the ads. That was really, really good. Murder! I am very happy with what I've seen. I hope that this game does well, because this is actually very high quality. Like, you can tell where like things have been simplified and stuff, but that doesn't make it a bad thing. Like, doing simple animations that get reused, that's typical visual novel stuff. It saves money and it makes perfect sense. The writing is really good. Very few bugs that we found. We found like one typo. Not a big deal. But yeah, thank you so much, Toge and Moses and Plato, for giving me early access to this demo. I'm sorry I didn't get to actually take advantage of the early access being out of the country, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So let's see. Let's exit the game. And I don't truly have the energy to keep going and do like something else. So let's see who we're going to raid. Oh, you know what? I know exactly who we're raiding. Hang on. Oh, this I finally got the new menu. This is a lot better. I know who we're rating. Because this person hasn't been up. It hasn't been able to stream for quite some time. But I am very, very excited for this game. That demo was excellent. I'm hoping that we get to play the full game. But it may be a stream game, maybe not. We'll see what the cards have to say. We should raid risk their knee. Love you, Toffee. But yeah, so let's go say hi to Zelmo. They have not been able to stream for a bit because of a move. So I want to say hi, and they're playing Okami. So we'll take our happy asses over there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.